Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today we have some match play action for everybody. Hopefully it's a good little contest out there. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nicely done. And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin. And the approach heading to the left. Ooh, I think he chose the right club there. That was a fantastic approach. And this shot's about 75 yards to the pin. That's a safe shot. And this one from 22 feet. Well, this one's on a line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. This one's heading for the sand, I think. And second shot here on the second hole. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And here he is in the fairway bunker. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. Oh my, almost in with the chip. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. And you're one up for the match after that one. Well, we got a bit of wind to deal with on this hole. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. All right, let's see how he does. one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what he does. Going with the hybrid. And second shot here on the third. Tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. Ooh, that's too bad. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. This match is all square after that hole. All right, now we're heading over to the fourth, and we got a par 3. They're going with the 5-iron here. Well, let's see what you got. Beautiful swing. Decent approach there. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh, just missed. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Just 1 up on your friend after that hole. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Just a pure swing. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. Oh, how close was that one? Let's get up and out of here. let's go. Get in that hole. Oh, that's going to work for you. Nice shot out of the bunker. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. All right, let's move on to the next hole. Your opponent's given you a gift. Don't even have to putt it out. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Heading left. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. He's got a 16-footer. I think this one's going left to right. And he'll drop that in for birdie. This one's 8 feet away. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And that hole's halved. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Setting up here with a very long putt. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. not a bad effort from where you were. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Oh my! 3 feet left. All right, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent's letting you have it. And here's a look at his putt for par. Yeah, he can have that. That's just a short putt. We'll head to the next. And that hole will be halved. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. He's got 3 feet to go. And that hole will be halved. And now the 9th. It's a par 4. Oh, tee shot's looking good here. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Here we go, this one for birdie. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh, sliding by. Back to all square if they sink this putt. I think this putt's going to break to the right. This is the final playoff hole of this match. You got to win here. If you tie still, we're going to give the win to whoever's closest to the pin off the tee. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. Nice swing. That is a thing of beauty. All right, great tee shot. You're closest to the hole. That is going to come in handy. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. All right, you can win the playoff right here. All right, that one's going to go in for a tie on this playoff hole, but it's not really a tie because you were closest to the pin off the tee, and that gives you the win. All right, that will do it for me. I am pleased with your performance. I'm glad you were able to pull out the win on this playoff hole, and I mean, you had the match the whole way. Let's be serious. Great work. We'll see you next time.